Hi friends, this is Jim at J.D.SmokingPipes, coming to you from my shop here in Northern California on this beautiful sunny afternoon. It's going to be about 60 degrees here today, and we could sure use it. We've had probably about 5 straight days of rain, and this, I think they said, is approaching the second wettest winter we've ever had on record here in California. I know we've got floods going on right now, mudslides closed I-80, Highway 50. I think I-5 was having problems. I mean, we've got problems everywhere, and especially in Northern California. But we're probably about the next 3 or 4 days, we're just going to go ahead and be sunny, and hopefully some of the waters will start receding. Using my trusty tamp here out in the shop, made by James, aka Pottsville Piper. Thank you, James. I use that all the time. Smoking some old Joe Krantz in my shop pipe my dad made. I showed it before. Hand carved it. And I'm drinking a little bit of coffee here. And I'm wearing some latex gloves so that I can show off a pipe here in the shop update. I'm almost finished with it. Another commission pipe. But for today, main topic, tips and tricks, we are going to talk about softy bits. Yep, infamous softy bits. This is my father's pipe. He uses them. I don't like them. They're too thick for me. And if I bite through a stem, I'll fix it or I'll replace the stem. Dad, he has a bad habit of holding his pipes, clenching them with his eye teeth, and he tends to bite right through the darn stem, and it doesn't take him very long, so he ends up putting softy bits on them. He's gotten used to them, so he doesn't mind them now, but he bites through those, and he has to change them out probably once a month, maybe every 2 months. He just has a bad problem biting right through them. But actually, it's what I want to talk about here. Excuse me. First of all, let's show you a softy bit. This is a piece of rubber that you slide over the end of your pipe that you can put on there, and you can clench it and not have to worry about marring up the stem. A lot of people use them. A lot of people love them. A lot of people hate them. A lot of people just don't give a crap. But you can put it on your pipes and keep from biting through the stems or marring up the stems. So they're a good tool to have in the old toolbox. But main topic I want to talk about is cleaning them. I've heard of a couple of people and talked to one person who have had oral infections, and they didn't know why they were getting them, and it turns out they were getting them from their softy bits. If you put them on there and leave them on there for a length of time, you go to peel them off, and it's pretty nasty up underneath them. It's a good idea to pull them off every so often. Depending on how they look when you pull them off, you might want to pull them off once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month. I'm not sure. You have to figure out what your schedule is and clean them. And you might want to put new softy bits on them, and make sure you clean them off with some Everclear or vodka or some type of alcohol to kill the germs and stuff, because with a regular stem you can wipe it off, you can wash it off, you can keep it clean. With the softy bits, things get up underneath them and it just sits there. So good idea if you're using softy bits, peel them off there, check them out, clean them up, either put them back on or put some new ones on. And just do it for hygiene. I mean, it's going to help you in the long run anyway, keep you from having germs in your mouth. So that was the main tip I wanted to go over today, was that. In the near future, I want to do a review on some tobacco. I just tried this last week, and it's going to be Davidoff blend. And I've been wanting to try that blend for the last couple of years, never got around to it. Local shop was having a sale, 30% off, couldn't pass it up. Got them for $11 a tin, and here in California, that's cheap. That's half price. Usually they're up around $18 to $25 a tin here, and they're going up 1st of July another 40% because of the tax they're levying on us. So it's going to be expensive. Excuse me, pipe's going out because I'm talking so much. But so that'll be coming up probably this next week. I'll talk about the day of it off. And I have to say right now that after the first bowl, it made my top 5 of all time tobaccos. That's how good it was. And I smoked another 3 bowls that day. And yeah, it's that good. So we'll talk about that later. Anyway, shop update. Working on my commissions. Moving right along. Got a nice big apple, silver band, nice blast, nice ring grain on it, and the lighting's not doing it justice. The color in here, it looks kind of dark, but in the regular daylight you can see some of the grain coming out from underneath it, but it came out really nice. Guy at the local shop that works there asked me to make him a large one that's a sitter. I left the bottom of the shank here flat, and so it sits up on the shank, and so when he's working he can stuff it, light it up, smoke it. When the customer comes in he can just sit it down around the counter, go do what he has to do, come back, pick it up, get going with it. So it's almost done. I'm going to do a final buff on it and wipe it down, clean out the stem with some Everclear, make sure it's nice and clean for him. That way he can just stuff it and light it up, smoke it right on down. So that's what I've been working on right now. Kind of an Ash Bangish type of look there. Kind of a Danish apple, silver band. So feels great in the hand. Feels good in the clinch. So put that down. Working through the commissions. I've got probably about 5 more I've got to do before I start pipes for Chicago. And I've had 4 people that are going to Chicago pre-order pipes, so I'm going to make those up and bring them with me to Chicago and deliver them right there. And I've had a couple other people sign up for commissions for when I get back. As soon as I get back from Chicago, I have to make up at least 6 to 8 pipes for the local brick and mortar, and then I'm going to go ahead and start doing more commissions. I've got a couple more in the books after I get back from Chicago. So if you're interested in the commission and you're going to be at Chicago, send me an email, jim@JD.SmokingPipes.com, and we can talk about it. I can probably fit 1, maybe 2 more in. There's a couple of pipes I want to make up to bring to Chicago to show people what I can do. So I'm going to go ahead and get those, probably 3 of them made up. I've got the 4 already commissioned. I might be able to do 1 more for Chicago, so before I run out of time. But when I get back from Chicago, I'll start in on the other commissions. So if you're interested in getting a pipe, just let me know. We'll talk about it. I'll give you a time frame and we'll get it all taken care of. Pretty much just staying busy, trying to get these pipes out as fast as I can. I'm not going to compromise the quality of the pipes. I'm not going to rush them. So when you get a pipe from me, you know it's going to be right. It's going to smoke well. So anyway, have a wonderful weekend and be well. Thank you. Stay smoky, everybody. Bye.